Hit it, Logan.
It's X After Hours Podcast with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of X92.9's X Afternoons extracurricular activities. Enjoy.
Sorry for calling something. This week on X After Hours.
I don't want to wear boots. I had boots in high school.
So what? What is that, 30 years ago? You can make a comeback.
They wouldn't sell it if it tasted like ass.
It's a crocheted butt plug.
We don't do truckloads here. That's not an actual unit of measurement. Well, we got some beers to meet, and I picked them up today. I believe it is from 33 Acres Brewing. 33 Acres Brewing. It's out of Vancouver. This is the Mezcal. Is it Gose or Gose?
I'm telling you right now, I won't drink this.
Why?
I, one time, tried Mezcal when I was extremely hungover at an all-inclusive in Mexico, and it tasted like licking a cigarette ashtray, and I am just not a Mezcal girl.
It tastes like lime, if anything.
Does it taste smoky?
No, it tastes like lime. Yeah, what do
You guys are fucking lying to me.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Every time I've had Mezcal, it did not taste smoky.
It's smoked agave. I can smell it already.
I don't know about that. Take a sip of that.
All right, I'll drink that.
Yeah, it tastes like lime. Yeah. And we'll get to our Hall of Fame picks when we do our review of the week.
It's pretty good.
Because we did get some results on that. But we thought we would kick it off today because it's Cowboys season in Calgary. The Calgary Stampede is here.
Ty, I'm going to find you a pair of boots this week because I know it's starting, but I think we have time. I've been on the hunt looking for some size. What are you, 12 and a half?
13.
There we go. 13.
13 and a half, maybe. I don't want to wear boots.
Come on.
I don't want to wear boots. I had boots in high school.
So what? What is that, 30 years ago? You can make a comeback.
Well, that would be 28 years ago for you.
Still younger than 30.
That's true. But we did just do a Stampede Draft, and I'm curious to see what people think who drafted the better Stampede.
Yeah, you
Experience.
got to pick the best lineup, and it's difficult. Like, you only usually got 1 or 2 days at Stampede. You got to pick the best stuff, so you guys took your best shot.
1 or 2? What are those, rookie numbers? Just kidding. I went out too many times last year.
It's adult numbers, trying not to be like the 18-year-old
Smart.
degenerate that I am.
That's smart. What do you mean? What do you're grown up, born and raised. Tell me something. Did you not try and get into the tents when you were underage?
No, but as soon as I turned 18, I was just there like every night.
Yeah.
Basically getting fucking in one.
Just cranked.
In one, eh?
And for some reason, smoking a lot of prime times.
Yeah.
Like, I smoked a whole pack one night, and then I couldn't talk for like 3 days afterwards.
That's a very 18-year-old thing to do in Alberta.
I think I was like
a rite of
19.
passage for a lot of them.
So nobody tries to go in underage. I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying.
They're pretty heavy on security, I'm not going to lie. Like, there were a few bars when I was 18 that used to be pretty lax. Like, Knoxville's here was like the place to go if you were
same in
like
Edmonton.
15 and wanted to party.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well.
No, I definitely didn't. When I was like 17, I was like, this is nice. I don't have to go do those things.
Man.
It was nice.
To be fair, yeah, I was a bit of a nerdy kid growing up, too.
There's nothing nerdy about that.
I mean, I definitely snuck into a bar underage, but just not at a big event.
I feel like that's where you can.
Legal, Alberta. Easy place to go.
Wow. All right. Well, here's our Stampede Draft and happy Stampede season. Take a look.
It's the first annual Calgary Stampede Draft.
Welcome to the Calgary Stampede Draft. Both contestants will be drafting in a round-robin order, competing to draft the best Stampede experience. In any order, they must select an event, a concert, a food item, a midway prize, and one wardrobe item. Ty won the coin toss. Let's get to the first pick.
With the first overall pick in the Calgary Stampede Draft, Team Ty is proud to select from Louisiana State University, Shaquille O'Neal.
Ty Jordan kicking it off with a concert pick, Shaquille O'Neal and DJ Diesel. Now that is a slam dunk pick.
Team Mariah would like to select second overall, Jimmy Eats World.
Jimmy Eat World, I thought this would have been a pick in the middle of the draft.
With the third pick in the draft, Team Ty selects Pancake Breakfast.
Ty Jordan coming in with an event pick. Pancake Breakfast. My personal favorite, Layden's Funeral Home. Those pancakes are to die for.
Team Mariah would like to, with the second pick, a neon dog.
Mariah comes in strong with a food pick. Neon Dog. You'll never lose your wiener in the dark.
Team Ty selects Ketchup and Mustard Ice Cream.
A food pick from Ty Jordan, ketchup and mustard ice cream. Personally, I would have gone with the relish and mayonnaise, but to each their own.
Team Mariah would now like to select whatever event it is where the three little kids have to try and ride a pony. Yeah.
Three kids and a pony. Mariah coming in with something that it sounds like she just made up. Sounds like it'd be a great movie, though.
Team Ty would like to select from the Midway items the mini bike.
Ty Jordan Midway pick the mini bike, and I thought they were called crotch rockets.
Team Mariah would like to select from best outfit item the rhinestone studded belt.
A wardrobe item from Mariah, a rhinestone belt, good for cowboys and goths.
For wardrobe items, Team Ty would like to select the fanny pack.
A wardrobe pick from Ty Jordan, the fanny pack, one of my personal favorite places to store my darts. My name is Terry, by the way.
And for Team Mariah's final pick of the evening, for the Midway item, the giant Siberian stuffed tiger.
A Midway prize pick from Mariah, a giant stuffed Siberian tiger, perfect for smuggling narcotics. Trust me, I would know.
And I feel like my Stampede Draft picks were the best, but I would have changed my Midway prize. I don't know why I picked the mini bike. That was a bad prize.
I did giant Siberian tiger. You can picture it in your head.
I don't think that's there, though.
It's definitely there.
If you can find one at the Stampede this year, I'll be very impressed.
Don't you remember seeing those?
If you can find one, I will pay you money because we'll use it as a set design.
Yeah, I
But
remember
you have
the
to
big
win them.
Pikachus.
You have
Well,
to
yeah, but
win
you'll
them.
just pay somebody.
It's pretty
after they
easy
won.
to win those things. You just have to win like 2.
Well, why don't you win me one?
Because I don't want to. I don't want
You
that.
would deprive me of the giant Siberian
The
tiger.
easiest one is you go and you play that water shooter game where you just hit the bullseye, and you
What about the
win.
rings on like the milk things?
I think that one's like one of the ones that is fixed, isn't it? Like that
That
Is
one's
people
it?
really
It's
say
hard.
rigged?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. I don't. I've done the basketball one. That one's okay.
Or what about like, don't you throw something at bottles and they break?
Bottle smash. I think. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's also I think rigged because they have different like.
It's tempered glass.
Yeah, it's like it's really hard
my
to smash.
God.
It's ridiculous.
I doubt it. I don't know if it's tempered. I know this weekend is the Layden's Funeral Home pancake breakfast, and I'm going. I'm
Wait,
gonna go.
is there legitimately a pancake breakfast there?
Yeah, they're part of the
Yes.
community. Are you going on the weekend?
Yeah, it's on Saturday. It's right down the road here. I'm just gonna go walk over.
I thought that was just a joke.
No, it's for
No, it's not. Well,
everybody does it. Everybody has a pancake breakfast
Yeah.
everywhere. Even probably
we
like
have one.
Thursday is going to be the biggest because it's the kickoff.
That is fair.
well, they do them throughout the week, though, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone's got a pancake breakfast. So you're working Saturday here at X. You could walk over and grab a pancake at Layden's.
Oh, don't tempt him with a
Don't
good
tempt me.
time.
You
I didn't
watched me
go.
with the fried chicken before the podcast. I'm down for anything food wise. I'll go run it.
I think I only did one pancake breakfast last year. Did you do any? It's probably even harder for you now because you're out in Airdrie. Does Airdrie celebrate the Stampede?
Yes, they have like party buses going to and from Airdrie. I'm going.
Seriously?
I'm going on one on Saturday.
Actually, that's kind of dope because then you don't have to spend like $80 on a cab.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
true,
Do you know
yeah.
how many of the horses and ranchers are supplying horses and entering for people from Airdrie and surrounding area? All day, all night, past my house, I'm just seeing horse trailers coming, going.
Last year you took like cabs, right? And you were living in like
One time.
South Calgary or
North Calgary.
Yeah. that
No,
would
it was
suck.
good until we were like, whoa, it's 2:30 a.m. Let's try and get a cab for 8 people. Obviously doesn't work. Dumb.
Yeah, that's one thing you won't do this year. How many people you got coming down to visit? How many people in that Airbnb, that bed and breakfast?
No, we rented an Airbnb.
You rented an Airbnb
on Thursday for Skrillex because we had all bought tickets. And I was like, I don't want to fucking try and get back to my house with my friends that are coming down. So we got an Airbnb right outside of downtown.
Actually, and collectively, between all of you guys together,
it's really cheap.
The cab would probably be more than the Airbnb for one night. That's actually genius.
For the Airbnb, it's like $50 a person. And then I don't have to clean up my house before and after my friends are drunk.
You can
idiots.
just straight up, but you will have to pay the cleaning fee on the Airbnb then.
It's so fucking worth it. It's not my own house. I don't care.
Are you prepared for how much that's going to be?
We've already paid for it.
There's like hidden fees on Airbnb though.
They give you a breakdown.
No, they still hide fees though, Mariah. That's why people
I don't
switch
care.
to hotels.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Is it in your card?
No.
Oh, that's the most shocking thing yet,
it.
that you didn't put it on your card. Whose card is it on?
Sarah's.
Oh, okay. Your
Lawyer.
friend Sarah. All right. She's got it covered. Why not? Yeah.
Well, we're paying her, but I was like, think about it. If
She's got the hidden fees. It doesn't matter.
If you were in my
pay her up front, be like, I covered it.
If you were in my position and you had 6 people coming down from Edmonton to be like, hey, let's go out to the show, we're gonna have a good time, would you? And this way, I boarded my dogs for the weekend because I have the couple days off. I just don't even have to deal with any mess in my house. Worrying about getting back to my dogs on time, I just get like a free dog mom night out.
That's pretty sweet.
That's wild. And that's from Edmonton. So how many people do you have coming from like Grand Prairie?
That's funny.
Like the next day, right?
No,
It's like Monday,
actually,
Grand Prairie's in town.
A few of my friends from Grand Prairie, they're coming here, but they also got an Airbnb. They're doing their own thing. You live downtown. You could rent your place on Airbnb for the weekend and you could probably pay for your month's rent. I guarantee you.
But my girlfriend's moving in right now, so it's like just the
missed
worst
opportunity,
time.
Ty. Missed
yeah,
opportunity.
and also, it's just such a pain. It's nice though. I have friends who are coming down for one weekend. They're the only people who
Are they staying with you guys?
And I said, probably not.
Why?
Because
then it's like
moving stuff in. There's stuff everywhere.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah, it's a great excuse. I'm like, even if we're all packed up, I'm like, it's too packed. It's too busy here.
Well,
can't do it.
I mean, you have the primo spot. People should be. I was like 2 seconds away from being like, hey, Ty and Alice, can I squeeze in that spare room?
You should have done that and then saved yourself that money.
I may still. There's lots of nights I might be going out.
Oh, my God. You better hope. You better hope it's cleared up. I'm excited to try some food this year. I want to do the mustard and ketchup ice cream.
Yeah.
I did draft that.
Yeah.
You want to do the ketchup really bad because you love ketchup. You're bringing it into work all the time.
I didn't say that.
But you like ketchup. You'll try it.
Yeah. I want to do one of the
think it would be
weird...
gross.
No, I don't think so. I want to do like one of the weird mini donuts or one of those like pickle drinks or something. There's some weird
What do you mean
shit.
a pickle drink? Like it's called a Caesar. It's
Let me do
super
a
strange.
yeah.
Have you heard of it?
It's called a pickleback.
Yeah,
It's a pickle
never
drink
had
with
that
a whiskey in
before.
it. Let me see. 2023 Stampede snacks.
Because I think like even when they do like the food that's like supposed to be shockingly gross,
It's good.
It must be good in some way because like they wouldn't sell it if it tasted like ass. All right. They wouldn't be like, you know what, people are gonna line up for this. It tastes like shit.
I mean, people probably would at the Stampede.
Yeah.
I don't
They
believe
would.
it. They did that.
They want the experience.
They did that craft dinner ice cream last year. I never had one person come up to me and be like, "Oh my god, I vomed so hard. It was so gross."
Oh, this is what I
It was
wanted.
good.
They have Dunkaroos mini donuts. I
That
want
sounds
those.
Amazing.
Yeah, they have sour apple caramel cookie. It's a cookie with sour apple cream cheese fucking frosting on it. Unreal.
Did you eat many foods last year? I think I did like corn dogs with Matt and Kim from our office a couple times, and that was about it.
We had, what did we get? We got a couple weird things, but it's also so hot. So it's like, I didn't necessarily want to eat that food peak, like afternoon heat. You know what I mean? Like the concrete's melting your skin.
Yeah, I'd always get the
like an
corn dog at
evening
the end of the
snack.
Yeah,
night.
you're like, oh great, I really want all this deep fried dough and plus 34. I can barely breathe. Like, let's add a little onto the
I never
top.
get the lemonades anymore. I won't do it.
Oh my
It's too much
god,
ice.
You got
they
booze in
have
it.
so much food.
It's too much ice. Forget that. I don't know.
They have a neon dog.
Yeah, it's a hot dog that glows in
Drafted
the
that.
dark. I saw, yeah.
Yeah.
This Stampede is like, I'm going to have to put it all on my credit card because all my bills came out. And I'm like, this is great. This was good timing.
That's
This
me
was
every
awesome.
year. I'm like,
I think
she'll
you
go
were
through-
smarter this year. I think you put money away for it.
Yes and no.
Because I think last year we did it. I won't, because I can't recall. But
It
I
was a
do
tough
recall
time.
you telling me you were super broke after. Like you were like the old checkings account and the credit card weren't looking so good.
No, it was dumb because I went to Kelowna the weekend before, and then I went to Vegas the weekend after.
Yeah.
In 1
Jesus.
month, like an idiot.
Yeah, like I went on a trip in June there, like middle of June, and then donezo.
Yeah. No, I'm just
trying to-
limiting myself. So I'm not going to go out every. Because you're like.
right.
You're,
You're like, we booked an Airbnb. Is it one night only then?
yeah. For
That
the
you're gonna
Airbnb,
that you're
yeah.
gonna go out hard on the Stampede.
Well, I'm gonna go out on Saturday, but that's because we got free tickets. Mr. Bunce is in a golf
I
tournament.
thought you were gonna say a play. I was like, holy shit.
No, he's in a golf tournament on Saturday, but they hooked up everybody in the tournament with free tickets to Wild Horse, so we're all going to
That ain't
Wild
bad.
Horse.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
The thing that I will say for people who have never been to the Stampede and like they go to the other fairs like Westerner Days or K Days, whatever it may be, is like it's just so much bigger. Like it literally like takes over the city. Like there's party tents. Like Sean Paul is in town.
Ludacris
He's
is
not,
here. It's
He's
gonna be
not
insane.
at the Stampede.
No,
he's
he's
at a
in
party
town.
tent.
I would say that the Stampede is like Disney World, and other
And booze and cowboys.
midway fairs are like, I don't know, are like West Edmonton Mall Galaxyland. You know what I mean?
It's like you have to see it in scope to believe it, because like you go to the actual Stampede grounds, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then you come downtown here, pretty wild. I want to try to hit up Stephen Ave this year because I
They're
didn't
doing that
see
mini
much
thing.
of it.
They're doing that little thing, that little
Last year.
off Stampede rodeo there.
Yeah, it should be fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We always end up going. Like last year, we went early, me and you.
Yep.
We went to like a Bud. It was one of the few nights where we went out.
We went to like the sneak peek
Yeah,
parties.
we took Matt Barry out, and
That's where it all started. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go out on Thursday, and then all of a sudden, what am I doing?
We're out at a sneak. I was like, hey, I got free tickets to this sneak a peek event and like some gift cards for drinks. Do you want to go?
That was so fun.
And you were like, yep, let's go. So I think I like fourth. I was like fifth wheel to you and Matt and Chelsea and Bunce were
No,
all
our
there
friend,
as well.
our friend Turtle was there.
Okay, yeah.
It was you and Turtle.
We drank a lot of White Claws, that's for sure. And then you guys went out later on that evening. I think I wrapped it up at
That's
the
right.
tent. I don't know where you guys went to
Jesus.
after.
I have no idea.
How many nights did you go out last year?
5.
You saw Mark Ribelay.
Yeah.
You went out to that Budweiser party event with me.
I went to Badlands Tent twice to see
Badlands
different
Tent twice.
shows. Went to Cowboys once.
And then didn't you go to the rodeo as well?
Yep.
That's like 6 days, Mariah.
Well, some of them were on the same day, like,
Okay.
you know, but
Sam, how many days did you go out last year?
One.
really?
I went to take photos at Lexus on Fire, and then I was on vacation as of like the Tuesday.
So you chose to do your vacation outside. Maybe people from
Yeah.
Calgary are like, I'm over it.
But I'm also trying to keep it easy this year because I have vacation literally right after Stampede, and that's expensive enough.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money to be like tossing bills at Stampede and going on vacay.
Sell a couple
I'm gonna
jerseys,
go
Sam.
on-
What do you mean?
Sell a
That
couple
is true.
jerseys, man. You and your
Lighten
jersey
up the
collection.
load, yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to go home to Edmonton the first weekend.
Smart.
Just see if I can.
I'm going home
sure-
to Edmonton the second weekend,
Just
so it's
resist
smart.
temptation.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Hey, can you do this event?" And I'll be like, "Okay, sure, let's go."
Yeah, might happen.
We'll see. But Stampede, it's out. Well, it's out. No, it's happening while you're
Yep.
listening to this. So, wish us luck. Drink your water.
It's X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like X Afternoons, but in podcast form.
And we're back. So last weekend, I went to go buy some dirt.
This is the magical story of how Mariah doesn't know how to buy dirt at a store.
How I don't know how to buy anything landscaping related. So Sam, I went to go get some like a large volume of dirt because
Okay.
we had landscaped the front of our yard, like cut out a couple like flower beds or whatever. A lot of freaking work. I
Should we role play
Almost
this for
regret it.
Sam? You walk into the store and I'll be that lady.
oh sure.
This is you trying to buy dirt,
Okay.
and I'll be the cashier.
The
or
lady at
whatever.
the cashier. So
Yeah.
myself and Mr. Bunce, we have this idea that we need a lot of dirt to fill up the flower beds.
Okay.
All right. I
right.
go in, walk up to the front of the cashier. She goes,
I go, hey, welcome to the store. We sell dirt here. What would you like to buy?
hi, I would like to buy some dirt, some new topsoil.
Yeah, how much do you need?
I turn to Mr. Bunce. I go, how much do we need? And he goes, I don't know. And I go, a truckload.
Oh, God.
We don't do truckloads here. That's not an actual unit of measurement.
I go to Tyler. I go, so, okay, how much fits in a 1500 Dodge Ram, ma'am?
Yeah, I don't have that on me right now. Could you just tell me like the exact amount of dirt you need?
Okay, so Mr. Bunce goes, yards? I think we have it in yards. And she goes,
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that'll work. And how tall do you want it?
I go, what do you mean how tall? In the truck box?
No, in your yard. Get away from the truck
I
box.
turn to Mr. Bunce and go, oh, like how much? Like this? And he goes, 4 inches off of the top of the mound.
That's a lot of dirt.
And I go, yes, we'll take 1.5 cubic yards. And she goes, that's correct.
That is
Take this
correct.
ticket and go back to the...
And then she went like this. She went, we got a lady who tried to buy a truckload of dirt again. I got another one of those truckloaders who thinks you could just buy a truckload of dirt.
I was feeling very dumb. And then what was more funny is that when we had purchased this dirt, we also purchased like mulch, like chipping.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, since you're loading it in your own truck, do you have a tarp? And I go, yes. And she's like, okay, well, I would suggest putting the dirt in first so you don't squish the mulch. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, over top of the tarp. I'm like, vertically, horizontally? And she's like, so you're going to be loading off the mulch and then the dirt. And I go, so how does this involve a tarp? My eyes were so fucking open. I felt so dumb.
Based on our timesheet conversation earlier today, I just know exactly how this would go.
I needed it on paper, Sam. You know
I
what
know,
I
I know.
mean?
So when you were talking to her and you say, hey, can I have a truckload of dirt? And she says, but how much do you actually need? You don't say, oh, sorry, I have the measurements of my yard here.
We did.
That's what I'm actually trying to do. Or did you just keep going like, a truckload?
No.
Truck!
Just load the truck. Stop asking me questions. You will lose a purchase. I will go somewhere else.
No, basically after I said that, I turned to Mr. Bunce and he goes, hold on, let me get the measurements. And he did the square footage of our front yard, and then he converted it into yards because we had it by meters. It was a whole thing. Anyways, we got the dirt. We figured out that it's a lot of work to move the dirt, and literally after this podcast, I have to go home and shovel chipping. So yeah.
We're finishing pretty late at night. I feel like you're not shoveling chipping.
I will be doing it.
Time.
I was planting plants at 10 p.m. yesterday.
That's so late.
This is why you buy a condo.
But I'm telling you, like, have you ever went to
stuff.
go purchase something and you knew you had to purchase it, like,
Yeah.
and then you went to the wherever you purchase it from, and they look at you like you have no fucking business being in that store? Like, have you ever had to go buy like fabric? Like, that's another thing that you'd be like so out of your
carpet.
fucking.
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare.
You know what I mean?
Fabric
like,
was bad. Yeah.
or anything.
Camera equipment is real bad.
I'd be fucking.
They
lost.
look at you like you're like some idiot that doesn't know what he's
I
talking about.
went to like that store, the Century Box, and like they were nice, but like I had no clue what I was doing. Like going through a board game place, like I was like, holy shit! Like there's so much stuff here.
But it's like a process. Like every store has its process. Like we went back to that same greenhouse and got shrubs, and here's me thinking that I have to go like wheel in the flatbed cart that I got to the till, and she's like, no, you leave them outside. They write you a ticket. You come in with the ticket, you pay for that, then you come back outside and grab them. And I'm like, who would fucking know this?
I feel like you're gonna go back there next time and try to act all smart, like read up on it, get learned.
Yeah.
And
Use
you're
the
gonna
verbiage.
be like, yeah, photosynthesis, right? And they'll be like, wow, correct, you know that.
Well, I knew that you had to look for what zone you're in. So technically, our zone is zone 3A to 3B. So I was like walking around today. I went back.
You're like, you're a 3A
Yeah,
as well,
and
eh?
I was like, I was making sure I was talking kind of purposely loud to Mr. Bunce. I was like, see these shrubs? 3A, this is our zone. This is our climate.
That's exciting. That's
This is
thrilling.
my life. This is my life. So
And your dogs didn't dig up anything.
they went and they sat in the fresh pile of
Which
dirt
is just
immediately.
ridiculous, though, because they dig up your yard all
Everything.
the time, you say. But when you
Everything.
do need them to dig it up, there's no digging to
It's
be
like
done.
they knew it was too good to be true. They didn't want to get in there.
Mariah, I have a theory on why dogs do that, by the way. Or they just lay down in it.
Why?
It's because it's colder than the pavement.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
like Max. We put up guards because she would lay
In the dirt.
And like dig it up afterwards. And then we put guards up. She still gets in there.
Sam.
They dig and they make themselves holes, so they lay in the holes because it's colder.
Yeah.
Was this a theory? Like, was that your actual theory, or was that just something you'd heard?
Like that happened.
I googled it. That was
Okay,
the
so
answer on Google.
you read why
I read-
they do it.
I read it, yeah.
You're like, it's a theory of mine.
Here I have.
It's a theory. I came up with it.
Is it scientifically provable? I don't know, but it's a theory.
I theorized
It was confirmed by Google, I guess.
By Googie.
By Googie
Dogs
Maps.
lay in the sun, I think, Mariah, because it's warm there in the winter.
He makes a point,
He's
all
right.
right?
You're right.
So long story short, Ty, Sam, I was like 2 seconds away from calling you guys to be like, guys, pick up a shovel. Manual labor.
No, I shoveled my buddy Jeremy's backyard once and threw my back out, and I'm done. Not doing it anymore.
Sam.
I mean, it is like an 80-minute drive from my house, but
80 minutes?
Josh,
no
it's probably
chance.
an hour, but yeah.
You're like, it's probably 75 minutes.
It's a 75-minute
Depends on
drive.
how slow poke I drive there.
True.
Well, I can't wait to see that yard progress.
Yeah, I will. You know what? Next pod, I will put up a still photo, and I think you guys will be amazed. It looks very golf course-esque. Yeah.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Clubhouse etiquette?
All right. Hall of Fame.
Mariah and Ty's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we got the Hall of Fame results. So, are you ready to find out, Mariah?
We already know.
You guys already know? You didn't tell me?
I looked it up, and all right, I just want to get the most up-to-date results. On Spotify, with 0% of the votes, the Lil Wayne shirt.
That's okay.
The mini donuts, 25%. Ziploc bag spaghetti, 75%. Now,
Wow.
we also had a Twitter poll going because some
Okay.
people don't have
Okay.
Spotify. And we have the results on that as well. I think it's a little more favorable. All right. Mariah's Lil Wayne shirt has 14% of the votes.
Hey, that's better. That's better.
The Rodeo mini donuts, 43%, and spaghetti in a bag, another 43%. So spaghetti
Wow.
in a bag
Winner.
going into the Hall of Fame with whatever the fuck this is.
Googie.
Sam, do we have a visual Hall of Fame
we
thing
have
that
the
goes up
Visual
now?
Hall of Fame right now.
Wow, finally. All right, say it looked nice. So congrats to
Brian's
your dad's spaghetti in a bag.
It was very good.
It was tasty.
Happy with it.
I also feel like just the fact that people connected it to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia every
Yeah.
single time we posted it.
Brian's never
probably-
watched that show.
I gotta get into it.
What? I mean, yeah, okay.
Think about it. That
Get
show's
it.
been on TV since you were in like elementary school.
Yeah, it's been long running, right? It still
That's-
has current seasons going on, right?
Yes.
Wow.
It's pretty mind-blowing. I think since like 2004, 2005.
It's like
it was
Arrested
on.
Development.
Yeah. The first couple seasons are a little hard to get through.
No, they're not. The first one's weird with no Danny DeVito.
Yeah, well,
Some of them didn't age well because the jokes are a little.
yeah, that's what I mean. It did not age well. But
But at the time,
It's any show. It's any
season
show.
5, oh, so good.
Really.
things you'll see Danny
So you
DeVito
just gotta
say and do.
sit through 5 seasons of this show.
They're
and
only
he'll-
like 10 episode seasons. They're
Danny
pretty
DeVito
chill.
gets naked and in a couch, and you get to watch.
Nice.
It's wild. But now it's time for Mariah and Ty's.
Review of the week. And Sam.
It's time for Mariah and Ty's Review of the Week.
All right, Sam, you got papers up. Go first.
All right, so my review of the week.
And I like that
is-
you didn't take a picture of this, Sam. You just
I'm
brought
gonna
the
s-
receipts.
I'm going to steal it from their Instagram because
You
they
don't
actually
have
did
to.
take a picture of this. We went to Class Clown Burgers today for lunch.
We had a lunch
God.
date
The little
together.
lunch
Sam,
date
this is why
today.
you can't afford to go out to the Stampede because you
That's
go
so
for
funny
fucking
too.
lunch every
Like I was
day.
saying to Sam, I was like, I'm so broke this week. Like as we're eating lunch, like I'm saying that to him.
Mr. I gets a coffee every day.
I
Jeez.
got you a coffee today.
I know, thanks.
So it's a new place. It's right on 4th Street. It's unbelievably tasty, and the prices are actually pretty good.
Yeah, Class Clown Burger, pretty good prices. You'll like it. I told Matt it would be like if you and I were tasked with designing a bar. We don't have shares in this bar, just so people know. But it would be like if you and me, like I felt, were tasked with designing a
Why?
bar
Really?
together,
Really?
Yeah.
or like a restaurant.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, I did. It looks like it. Like you
great.
can ask
All
Matt.
right.
It's
Well,
great. I had the California Classic. It's like a double cheeseburger with some like lettuce and tomato and stuff on it and some sauce. It was unbelievable, and I think the whole thing only cost $20.
What was the rest of that bill? Let's read that whole receipt. You got it here.
Okay, I
Let's
got
see it.
1 diet, 1 California Classic, 1 fries.
I do remember him saying, "I wish there was avocado on it," and I said, "I think it's supposed to be like
Like an
McDonald's."
add-on.
I don't know. I feel like avocado is a California thing.
It is.
Did you keep the receipt I got?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
This
You got
is-
the
this is
Nashville hot
controversial.
cod.
I got the hot cod.
He got the hot
A
cod.
hot cod sandwich.
Yeah.
And then the server and us started talking about filet-o-fish.
Was it breaded?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Like
I'm
it was
sure it was.
easily
It was
one
great.
of the best
It was
fish
great.
sandwiches I've had, which I
Really?
feel like you can go either way.
What
I
was
only
on it?
got it because I've never seen a Nashville hot
Hot cod?
fish.
What was it on? What was on it? The sandwich? Besides the fish.
There was like lettuce, some mayonnaise of some sort, but the seasoning on the cod was good, and the cod like was not rubbery or too mushy. Like it was like the perfect texture, and I was like, "This is incredible."
Delish.
That's a big thing too with fish.
Yeah,
I'm
over-
iffy on getting
undercooked.
fish when I go out, just because it's never cooked right. But I'm gonna give it 9 clowns out of 10.
Yeah, I'll
because
take you there sometime.
It's
You'll
pretty
like
good.
It. You'll like it.
For $20, you can get like not a lot.
I
these
went there
days,
the other
actually.
night, and they were playing like some sort of hip hop, like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, they were
It's got a
playing.
very retro bar.
Sweet.
It almost looks like you could be in Twin Peaks while you're there. I know we do have a Twin Peaks themed bar in Calgary called the Wednesday Room, but it's got like a nice little vibe to it.
But yeah, highly recommend. It's brand new. It opened up like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
me
if
and
you're
my
looking-
girlfriend went. It was
you're in
nice.
Calgary. It's a good place to eat.
Nice. Check it out.
I'm going to review my doctor prescribed mouthwash. I thought that was interesting because I was away from the actual show where you can listen to us on X92.9 from 2 to 7, Monday to Friday,
How much food coloring do you think is in that?
because I had strep throat. I don't think there's any food coloring. I think this is all liquid medicine.
They
And
put food coloring in liquid medicine.
I had strep throat, and for the first time in my life, they gave me mouthwash. And here's the weird thing on it. It says it's for radiation as well. So like if you're getting like X-rays on your throat, they give you this.
What?
Yeah, it says radiation mucositis. And I was like, I don't think I have radiation.
I
We
feel
were-
like
It looks like Green Goblin serum. Not
And then they also have
medicine.
acute sore throat,
Looks
right?
weird.
So it has two different directions. But yeah, it was pretty weird to get prescribed mouthwash from my doctor. I felt like he said I had bad breath in a sense, but
wow.
it was good. It definitely numbed the throat.
Is that like benzoline?
It's benzodamine. I don't know. Benzodime?
Benzodime, maybe. There's a bug in here.
Man.
Benzodime.
What a unique start to the reviews this week.
Yeah, well, Ty's green mouthwash is going to be up for the Hall of Fame. And let's say, hey, it got me back. I'm back here because of it and because of the pills they gave me as well.
It's Ty's secret stuff.
It's good. Breath was minty fresh, can't deny.
All right, guys.
Does it taste like mint? What does it taste like?
Yeah, I didn't swallow
What
it.
did you give it?
They said, like, don't swallow it. I give it 4 out of 7.
All right, guys.
4 out of 7 green food dyes.
We are back on the NSFW product review of the week.
Oh my
I got
gosh.
some for each of you that I think you're going to
Whoa.
find very cute and funny. One for you?
Oh, this thing you ordered.
Oh, I almost actually got that. Take a look. It's a crocheted
Butt plug.
plug.
Whoa.
That's so great. You got this from Facebook Marketplace.
So this woman had this ad up for funny novelty crocheted gifts. She had another various bunch of other naughty, stupid things that she hand crochets and makes fun little jokes out of them for. But I thought these guys were kind of cute little fellas, and I thought I'd get one for each of you.
This is actually super sweet.
Yeah. Aren't they cute? That's hand crocheted right there.
It is well done. Yeah, it's cute. What are their names?
I don't know. That's up to you. He's your little fella.
Um,
Same with you, Sam. And you
Jeff.
don't have to say
I
that
don't-
they're a
I'd
little
rather
booty
not
hole
name 'em.
plug. You can just,
I'm going to name this one Jeffrey.
nice.
Yeah.
He kind of just looks like an alien. You could just lie. See, he's an alien.
This will be nice for our podcast set. That's going to be really nice.
Yeah, and it was a really reasonable price. And I thought that they were very cute.
How many did you get for
2.
what you bought? Just 2? Well, do you want to take that one home so you can gift it?
No, it's for you.
It's just for me.
How dare you try and regift him?
I'm sorry. You know what? It's
See?
not every day you
How
get
dare
gifted a
you.
crocheted butt plug.
I even ordered it. She put it in this cute little bag. She wrote my name on it with the order. And, yeah, how dare you try and return my gift? You
I'm
can't
not
hide him.
returning it.
Don't hide him.
I'm not hiding it.
He is what he is. Don't be shameful of
Can
him.
you get other NSFW shapes?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a good gift, actually. I like that.
I thought it was pretty funny, right? And you can order them in any color.
And you went with purple and green.
Yeah. My 2 favorite colors.
Are those really your favorite colors?
Yep.
All right, well, you get to vote in the comments, I guess.
Wait. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10.
Does he kind of look
10
like
butt
a
plugs
fishy?
out of 10?
A little bit.
He looks like a
yeah.
fishy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they look more like an alien than a fish, but I feel like they look more like a butt plug than anything else.
That's what they're designed for.
So what are we voting on? Class Clown Burgers. Yeah. Green Ty's green mouthwash. Prescription mouthwash and crocheted butt plugs. This is going to be a very interesting Hall of Fame class, seeing who gets in there, because that is going to be
You
a
keep
tight
trying
one.
to hide him, and I just think you
I'm
need
not
to...
hiding him. Why do you think? Watch the video podcast on Spotify or YouTube if you want to see these guys. But what did you think of the drinks?
Not as bad as what I expected, actually. They're pretty good. I don't know if I would buy these, but I think they're good for what they're advertised as. It says lime tart and refreshing, and I think that's exactly it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 as well. It's a brazenly sour, bright Gose-style ale with Vancouver Island sea salt, fresh lime zest, and juice. I don't see anything about Mezcal in here.
That's what I mean.
Like,
so
I don't taste
is
anything
it
tequila-like in
misleading
here.
or what? Oh, these are from Vancouver, yeah. I think they could have done something more fun with the can, TBH.
I think this is easier to repurpose for later batches.
I'm sure it is. What do you mean you think they're coming back for these specific recycled cans?
I don't know. Some places they don't even recycle, you know? In BC, do they recycle cans?
Yes. They're like the eco capital
But do
of
they
Canada.
have like the trade-in where you get the money back?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Do they?
I think they do. I can distinctly remember taking bottles when I was in Sycamoose. I think so. I liked it, but it kind of tastes like limeade. Like a little bit.
I like
Like I
limeade.
like it. But
And you guys would love that prescription mouthwash.
It tastes like limeade? No, it fucking doesn't.
Have a sip! It says don't swallow it, though.
The guy with strep throat's like, have a sip of my medicine bottle that I've been sucking on
I'm
for
like
the past
7
couple
days
days.
antibiotics. You know what? You're right. They did say to pour it in a spoon, and I said, nah, I'm just going to take swigs. Who's measuring out that?
I have no idea. Okay, Sam, what do you get the drink? What did you say?
I'm going to give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think it's good, not great. If it tasted like real lime a little bit more, I'd probably be on board.
If you can hear that bag flying in the background,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
Mariah throwing her paper bag around, and that signifies we got to get out of here when the paper bag starts waving.
When Mariah gets bored,
Yeah,
it's time
she's
to wrap
waving
it
that
up.
bag.
Sorry, I don't know.
That's her sign of Ty, let's wrap it the F up.
All right, bye everybody. Happy
Bye.
stampeding.
You've been listening to X After Hours podcast with Mariah and Ty.
You want more? Then tune into X Afternoons with these two live on Calgary's alternative X929 Monday through Friday 2 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time at x929.ca.
And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of X After Hours downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.
I'm making a nice garlic mayo, okay?